night for Elijah, and I think there was one point in the first half you actually told him to slow down a little bit, but you didn't want to do that.
Yeah, no, I mean, I thought obviously he got us off to a really good start. You know, I think it was one of those deals where you don't want a guy searching for assists, and I didn't think he did. I thought he got us off to the right start. I thought his push was really good. Made the simple reads, the simple plays, set guys up, terrific. He's really playing with a good pace right now. Kept the game simple, and I thought his start and just his mindset and being able to run the show early really helped to get us going in the right direction, and it becomes contagious, you know, and I think that's a big reason why you see 31 assists. Obviously guys have to make shots, but I thought the ball was moving and guys were trying to play the right way.
And I know there were some tough times for Elijah early on. How do you feel like he's kind of taken to coaching?
I think the last 3 games especially, he's really starting to come in his own, and you know, as coaches, we all want it right away, but I just know it's unrealistic that early to expect from a majority of these guys, and so you're just hoping he figures it out sooner than later. And I think right now he's really, you know, found his stride, and he gets it. He's really, with every day and every game, every practice, really understanding just kind of my expectations and, you know, our style and our system more and more, and he's taken ownership in it. He's taken ownership in running our offense and making sure it runs smooth. He's taking command of huddles and timeouts, which is good. And the guys are now looking to him for leadership and direction on the floor, which is what you want to see.
Where does he rank as far as, he has the Gopher record, but where does he rank among the passers that you've coached or played with?
Oh, he's definitely right up there. You know, I'm excited because, again, he does it, but he also does it because he knows he wants to win. You know, he's not stat chasing and number chasing, and I think he takes a lot of pride in being able to set teammates up and deliver the ball, and he's taking even more pride now in hitting those singles. And I think, you know, you guys have all seen it, even from game 1. I mean, just his pace is. He's figured that out, and he's a competitor, and he's got a good sense of pride, and you know, I'm just really proud of him this quickly, you know, taking a hold of it and really kind of starting to take command of the team.
Was there a spot where you saw it turn, or was it more like a period of time where it kind of turned?
No, there was a spot. I mean, and I thought at the beginning of the year, it wasn't, it was more of he wanted to prove himself and be so good that he was almost like he was just doing too much. And it's just, you just got to break it down game by game and chip by chip. And so the more film we watched and broke down with him and the more I talked to him, you could slowly start to see it. A little bit of tough love early. But then, again, I just think now he's in a stage where he's comfortable in his setting. He's comfortable in our plays. I did a couple things, a couple games in to get more movement to help him a little bit. And I thought that kind of freed him. And, you know, hopefully he can keep this momentum and keep it going.
What was it like, do you think, for him to start the game with Mike? Those two have a lot of chemistry. Finish the game with that backcourt. So.
Yeah, no, him and Mike are super close. You know, Mike obviously can bring some offensive punch. Mike's a guy that's a big time shot maker, so he continues to, I think, play at a high level. But Mike's the same way. Mike, I think, has slowed down, and Mike now is starting to read it and see it and play off other guys and looking to get guys involved and make teammates better through the pass and understanding, and his IQ is really taking a jump. So really proud of him. You know, all our guys, I thought, really contributed today.
There were a few plays where it looked like Elijah may have had a good shot, but passed it up for, you know, a great shot right underneath the hoop. How important is it for him to have that mindset?
You know, we talk about that a lot, you know, especially in games, you know, like this where you're in control. Can you be greedy in terms of passing up a good one for a great one? Because those are all details and habits that down the line we're going to need to have. And so to develop that habit, you don't want to overpass it, but you want to be in the mindset of a team as, all right, we can always get a good one, but can we sacrifice and make the one more to get a great one? Because I think, you know, as we progress through our schedule, you know, that's going to be key as you start getting into closer to league games, you know, being greedy and trying to get great offensive possessions as you continue to play.
Coach, can you talk about just the 40 minutes of finally a complete game for your squad?
Yeah, no, I thought, you know, especially in a game where, You just never know guys' maturity level and where it can go. We addressed that at halftime. I thought they had the right mindset for the 40 minutes. I really did. And, you know, I subbed earlier than I probably anticipated, but I thought the guys that came in even late had the same mindset. And again, we had to embody that as a team. We have to maintain, you know, our focus and be detail oriented, and we got to take that and build off of it. And we finally were able, to your point, get a game where it was close to 40 minutes. And now it's like they've seen that, they've sensed it, they've been through it. Can you bottle that up and carry that with you as we progress through the season?
You obviously we're playing without 2 starters, and we know about Dawson, but with Braden, how much was that a surprise, and when did he talk to you?
You know, I think, you know, first of all, I think Braden showed a lot of courage. You know, I think it's sometimes we forget because you see these guys every day, and as a coach, you demand so much of them and you want so much of them. You forget that they're, you know, 18, 19 years old, and they deal with a lot of stuff. You know, basketball at the highest level. You got academics, you got social. I mean, you got a lot of stuff they're trying to navigate, and they're under a microscope at this level. You are. And so sometimes you can lose sight of that. And so for him, you know, to be able to understand himself and where he's at, I'm extremely proud as a coach, you know, to have a guy that has, you know, the toughness to admit, you know, hey, I need a break. And, you know, from our standpoint, you know, we're going to give him as much time as he needs and much support as he needs. He's obviously still going to be around our team and around our guys, but, you know, hopefully, you know, whether it's other guys on our team or other student athletes here or other kids in the community, when you see somebody able to step up and be able to kind of do the right thing, you know, hopefully that gives courage to some other folks.
How often in your time here have players used team psychologists and counselors?
Yeah, pretty often. You know, I actually encourage it, and we use Dr. Carly Anderson a lot, and a lot of it though is twofold. You know, I want her to work with our guys on just mental strength and visualization, and to build a connection with her. But she's done a phenomenal job with numerous players that we've had in my 2.5 years here, with guys that have gone through stuff. And you know, I think they all feel very comfortable around her. And we've had guys that, thankfully, I think our environment has encouraged it, and we haven't, you know, put a bad onus on it. And so guys have felt comfortable to whether it's through me or through her, you know, explain when they've gone through some stuff. And it is different, you know, it's different than even from when I played. That just, again, the microscope, I think social media, you know, all that stuff. People forget, you know, again, an 18, 19-year-old mind, you know, how much something little can trigger something. And just, again, you know, they want to be good academically. They want to do the right things socially, and they want to perform athletically. And sometimes, like us all, you know, it can get away, and I think breaks can be good. So I'm proud of the support that our athletic department has here. I'm proud that they, you know, I've created an environment where our guys do feel comfortable, and we're able to provide them the help that they need.
Did you learn about it yesterday?
I'm gonna kind of keep that in-house. Me and Braden have a really good relationship. I'll leave it at that. So.
Do you have any Ariel McDonald memories?
You know, I do, man. Gosh, I don't even know what year it was, but I remember obviously watching him play. Coming here to a couple games and seeing him live. Phenomenal passer, phenomenal. You know, winner, but a guy that could really just set the table and run the show. I mean, hardly ever turned it over. I know he's gonna probably be pissed that this thing got broke after whatever it was, 30 years. If you know Ariel, you know he'll be a little salty, but he'll be happy at the same time. And he's a huge Gopher at heart. But you know, I think if anything, if he could take a couple things off of what Ariel did and what he did and how he won here, you know, that'd be phenomenal.
How was Dawson coming along?
Really good. Getting better, doing more and more every day. I think the biggest thing with him, especially with this break, is there's no point in playing him tonight or even trying to test it tonight when you got a week until our next game. And so with those type of injuries, like, you could take a huge jump in a day, right? Just depends on just the swelling and all that stuff. So, but he's done more on the court. You know, we'll see how it goes day to day, and well, again, we'll be extremely smart with that. But he's in a good spot.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, appreciate it.
Who was your assist? Most assists in the game?
I think it was against Purdue. I don't remember.
You got
the
double
number.
figures assists, right?
Yeah, I don't remember the number. Against Purdue. I was going to tell Eves, like, next time you got to just do first Big Ten. All right, you're good.
So are you celebrating Christmas?
Ariel will be pissed.
What?
Speaking of doing it against the Big Ten team,
And he'll be pissed. He's probably having an extra few tonight. Still smokes them. He must have been at Watertown there before he was coaching a game on the bleachers, like 5 years ago. Like 3 years ago.
I've only met him a few times, but he did always seem fine. Yeah.
I ran into Ariel. I graduated with him here. We were actually friends, and I ran into him a few years back, and he actually mentioned that record.
Really?
Yeah, he's like, I
He
still
gonna
got
mention
it.
He gonna mention it again soon. Yeah, he gonna say, IUPUI. What? They could have taken him out. IUPUI.